I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let it process, and then I'm going to hope to find a cute hairstyle and then even a cuter makeup look to make this look not terrible. I have been operating out of my current studio for close to 5 years. This place has seen so much, from dyeing my own hair 100 times to dyeing wigs over 100 times to receiving clients, doing friends' hair, and even starting an entire business out of this very space. This current space I created in 2018. So this is my studio. I definitely want it to be something that is not going to limit me as a creator, and I wanted it to be full of everything that represents Stella and all her different hobbies. At the time, I vibed a lot with pink. I was also using just this one space for a very small scale operation. Since then, however, I have expanded, and at the moment, this place and the other office and the whole entire floor is really, it's not feeling cohesive. And one of the things that many artists will know, and anyone with a particular skill set looking to improve, if your space is not set up to be the most efficient, effective, and inspiring, you are not going to be efficient, effective, or inspired. Here's the kicker, right? I want to bring this into like 2024 vibe, but I want to do it on a very small budget. I want to give myself 5 grand to do a complete rehaul of this studio, my offices, and the general common area. I'm also going to be changing my hair a lot throughout it, probably, because I want to do this in 1 month. Well, here's the before. The good thing is the before of this place is going to be sensational. It's going to be absolutely sensational because it looks terrible at the moment. Welcome to the project of my summer. This is something that has been on my to-do list for literally months, but I absolutely did not have the time for it, and so now I decided it's time to do it because there has been so much clutter piling up in this blessed studio of mine that I was like, it is absolutely time to do it. Throughout this project, you're going to be seeing me test out and try out a variety of different techniques and methods for storing and displaying all of my stuff, as well as just utilizing the space effectively. Everything that you see me do, I'm mostly doing for the very first time, and the reason I'm doing that is because I do not know the answer to what looks best aesthetically, but is also functional, efficient, and effective within the space that I have. Overall, I think for anything like this, an open mind and innovation and creativity is going to be my absolute best friend. Okay, my genius is sometimes next level. Look what I just found. Okay, that is a lie. I did not come up with this idea. I stole this from a hairstylist on Instagram that I forgot the name of, but she came up with this idea. Wine bottle holder developer. This is my current dye setup. It's already very set up, and I don't have space for my developers except down here. Well, the problem is I still have more dye in the back, and then I also need to put my bowls and brushes and foils and stuff here. So this needs to clear. This needs to go. You guys are not seeing anything. All of that needs to go. So, hook. These are my 2 tool bags. My Makita drill set that I love in the door. And then my Olivia and Fifi carry-on bag that holds all of the rest of my shit. That should do it. I think it looks pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it is so handy. Look at this. You're here, you're mixing, and then I need, which one? 20 volume. You mix, you don't know where to put it, just put it back. A genius move. And then look what else I bought, but this was purely just like this, however. Ta-da! Now I gotta deal with this thing right here. It's a bit better, less chaotic. Cool! The next step in the basin corner. Putting up the shelves on my own is gonna be a bit difficult. Not difficult, but it's not going to result in anywhere near a perfect application, so I need to wait for my friend. In the meantime, I need to start getting all my wigs off this wall. This wig wall, when I came up with it 6 years ago, was something that I'm still so proud of myself for taking the risk in executing, because it's one of my favorite feature walls of the entire studio. And I knew when I did this reno, I wanted to maintain it but level it up to something that I've personally never seen done before. I managed to find these standalone canvas wig heads that I had to individually adhere to the wall that were going to support all of the wigs that I owned, both for personal and professional use. You're going to see, however, that this ends up being one of the most time-consuming and issue-filled area, because for the life of me, we could not get these frames off. Such a pain. Pulling it out. You're welcome. Oh. 2-inch screws. Who thought of that?
Where's the bitch?
Yeah.
This one and this one.
That one as well.
So far.
Day 3 or 4 progress. All of the wigs are removed, all of the shelves are removed, and finally, all of the frames are removed and plastered. We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot there's books here too.
Day 5, paint day. First coat is done!
Look how big the space looks. There's something about white that does genuinely add space to anything, but it is awfully white for me, so I'm going to be filling it with color very soon. But now I just need to go over and do this all over again because I can still see pink. Color theory for you.
Wall paint does not behave like hair paint. In wall paint, if you want white, you just cover whatever you have with white. In hair, no, it's a redactive process. You need to redact color from your hair to get white.
It's just water.
Anti għandek xjajdu loop politi, daqżaw sew daqxajn iżjed, ma importax. Ġib, werba din għaw xisima maw, fishers.
No, this is a screw. What are you screwing? I need the plastic. But not all of it. Not only more from guys. We've just finished putting up 20 of the brand new canvas mannequin wig heads, something that I've been wanting for the longest time. Or now they're all individually affixed to the wall, which is taking forever, and we've actually run out of half the equipment we need. But it's looking gorgeous, coming together so nicely. Oh my god. This is going to be the new filming area. And then there's going to be rows of wigs that go all the way back to there. And then this wall will be the new filming area where my backdrop's gonna be. This is my friend, tortured friend of the day, Jenny, who I forced into free labor. But you did it. You did it. You fucking did it.
A lot of the things that I'm actually doing in this Reno project, I'm actually doing for the very first time, which can be extremely daunting. But I've gone through so much over the last year and this year that I somehow managed to handle that at this point, I feel very little doubt in myself. Because I'm like, if I manage to overcome some of those, this should be easy.
Look how cute these are. I think it's very nice when you finally are able to upgrade something. From like childhood things that you bought because you were broke to something that I feel now fits you better.
I've had a somewhat challenging year this year. And so this project is actually me taking charge of something that I've been wanting to do for so long and putting my own stamp on it. I allowed my inner child to come out and merge with the grown-up version of myself to create something better.
I think I want to add another row. So yesterday I went ahead and put up a 4th row of wig heads up at the top, and that officially concludes the wig head application. What I do actually want to do is, this doesn't fit all of my wigs still. So one thing I want to do is I want to recycle the previous frames that we removed from the shelves, and I repainted them the same linen white, and it's been replaced here so that any spare wigs that do not fit on the mannequin heads or don't need to be there can be hung over here with their elastic band. There. Cute and removable. One of the things that I hate the most about this particular studio setup, aside from the fact that it is actually convenient, is the tiles. They are not great. So in an effort to still make a very beautifully cosmetic difference without breaking the bank, I managed to find myself these vinyl floor self-adhesive planks that I'm now going to proceed to fill into my 150 square meters of office and studio space. I'm excited because I think this is going to make such a cosmetic difference to the entire space. see the end. So we can do that then when they're in their permanent. Then I'll let you go haywire.
Ooh, I love this. Love how every page gives you a different mood.
Every page is a different stage in my haircutting journey.
This is also nice and calming.
Yeah.
Ah, like this.
Cute, yeah.
See this headache? No.
One of the reasons I actually put off this project for so long was because I had just gone through a breakup. And taking on such a project, such a serious project by yourself, especially as a relatively tiny-sized woman, can be a very daunting thing to come to terms with. I was expecting having to do it all by myself because all of a sudden I didn't have one person that I would normally rely on to do all this. And yet one of the most magical things that I actually ended up experiencing was help from the most unexpected sources. I ended up having 9 different people come out and help me out of their own free will, giving me hours of their lives for absolutely no gain on their part other than to spend time with me and to see me benefit and grow. I always thought of myself very much as a lone wolf, introverted, tortured artist. But somehow through this project, I managed to build myself a tiny little community of like-minded individuals who wanted nothing but the best in me. Like even this custom neon sign was gifted to me by 2 incredible human beings who are just starting up their own business and really wanted to show it off in the best way possible. They went out of their way to create this, to come and drop it off, to show me exactly how to put it on. And the whole thing just comes together so stunningly.
It's finally done. The Scandis call it Hig, the Asians believe in Feng Shui, the Americans call it functional interior design. Point is, around every corner of the world there is such importance given to the space that you spend the most time in. It is so important to make sure that it reflects everything that you want the place to be able to give you. You want to be in a space that in some way complements you personally, soulfully, spiritually, and in every other aspect possible. This space is mine. I can't believe it's done. Studio Reno has been on my to-do list for around 6 months or so, and it took 2 months to get it to exactly the way it is now. But oh my god, it's perfect. And I know it's perfect because so much work was put into it, and I saw every aspect of every little detail that was put into this place. I'm dedicating this particular videos to the little girls who dream of having that particular space in their life. In particular, I'm dedicating this video to 18-year-old Stella, who at the very beginning rented out this space, not really knowing where her career was going to lead her, decorating it and decking it out all in pink, and building her own little shelves and creating her own little studio corner at the back. And then 6 years later, semi-adult Stella is here and is like, right, it's time to grow this place up. This video is for her. I am going to let the creativity roll out because this place is literally everything that I have dreamt of in the entirety of my creative career. And I'm going to abuse it like heck. But also hopefully invite you along with me because I kind of want to start renting out my wigs because I have a lot. There's one particular thing that this renovation project has taught me. That is that there is always power in numbers and that collaboration is going to be your best thing. Working with like-minded people and working with people who have no ulterior motives is probably one of the most gem-like qualities that I have discovered in this entire Reno thing. Thank you to everyone who've watched. Thank you to everyone who's listen to me ramble on and open up and show a bit of you that I typically don't like to show on the internet because I feel vulnerable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, join the Stellar fam, let's learn a thing or two together. If you want to support my journey in any way, I highly encourage you follow the rest of my videos. You can follow me on my socials. You can see the renovation even on my Instagram. And if you want to particularly follow my brand, which is something that I am actively building and it is taking everything that I have to put it into something physical, you can follow on stellarihair.com. Even if you don't want to buy anything, which you absolutely do not have to, you can read up on our blogs. You can even just sign up to see what else is coming because big things are coming. It just takes time because I am a one-woman show, but at the same time I'm keen to see what I can create. If you're also considering a reno project for some place that you really want to motivate you, creatively inspire you and guide you, I am putting my full encouragement into you and my full belief. You can do it and you should do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a go and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Oh my god, did I even show you my makeup and hair drawer? Come with me. So this thing is from IKEA. I had it for years. I've stained it. It is looking worse for wear. But makeup drawer number 1. Look at all this beauty. And then makeup drawer number 2. I love her. Then we come over to hair. And here I have all my hot tools semi-neatly organized. But look, you can just pick up a little curling one and off you pop. Tools and accessories. And everything you could possibly want, need, or dream about. And then probably the coolest thing that I've ever created in my life is I put all of my hair tools into this cup and now I can access them all at once and I don't need to do anything. And this trick was taken from the makeup world. So, you know, creative thinking, baby.